Imagine living next to this.
I'm not putting up with you. I don't care. Put it all on the TV. I hope you just play the whole street if you want to do it.
Welcome to Jumping the Turnstile for another episode. The new normal, we are back.
I'm Timmy Taco.
Yeah, I'm Jezbot, and we're back in the studio. Thank God, it's all over. It's all done.
Yeah, fuck Zoom, I'm here to say.
Yes, that was a disaster. A failed experiment.
Well, it worked well for Mazda. It wasn't their logo Zoom. I wonder if there was a conflict there, conflict of interest.
I reckon. Well, that's what a 9 months that's been.
Very long.
And it's all over now, so you'll be glad to know.
Oh, yeah,
we're totally normal again.
Nothing's ever gonna. Free as a bird. Nothing's ever gonna affect us ever again.
It's
Do we do future prediction now, or just throughout?
We'll insert them throughout the episode. I think a few of our predictions have come.
I feel like I've been inserted several times over the last month. 9 months. Sorry. It's like having a baby.
Is it?
Yeah, must be.
Right.
Must
yeah.
be.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
how different could it be, really?
Well, I think that we've all learnt a valuable lesson, haven't we?
Oh yeah, we're very naughty boys.
Yeah, we stayed together and we stayed safe. Apart from the ones that didn't and died.
Yeah.
We respect them, our fallen brothers and sisters. But it's all over. It's all over.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah. And everything's normal in the world as well.
Oh yeah. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
Yeah. When
completely normal.
Yeah, you know what I find super normal now? When you look in the car next to you and you're in a windowless void.
Yeah.
Pretty much airless void. And got your mask on. So
strapped on.
COVID's in the car.
Strapped on tight. I saw a guy this afternoon.
Did ya?
Yeah, and he had it on tight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How can you tell the
he wasn't.
velocity of
Well, he
the
wasn't.
tightness?
It was a proper fitting one. It covered right up to the your eyebrow, basically. And it was like that thick elastic strapped to his head.
Yeah, right.
Windows up. Young bloke.
Okay.
He's not really at risk in his car, and it didn't have an Uber sign because I know your Uber drivers and your taxis and whatnot got to wear them. But
let's address the elephant in the room, the masked elephant in the room.
Sure.
How do you go? And I've seen this many times. I've seen it. What I've seen at Coles is I'll just say it straight up: big, fat, bearded men with giant fucking heads and teensy tiny little masks, like punched on the front of their mouth, with the old beardo coming out, all wild and.
Well, I know about that.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about the old?
I reckon my beard lets in the gaps for the COVID.
You think? 3 microns.
I'll tell you what I do like about the Mascos.
Oh, yeah,
Mascos, right?
Yep.
Because they're on the streets, they're everywhere. They're just pollution everywhere. I can always find one now. When I'm like mixing a bag of concrete or cutting some boards, there's always a Masco around.
Yeah, you know what was on the bottom of the 5 meters of mulch that I moved today? A mask.
Oh, good. So they found their way. Now we just need
fresh organic mask mix.
We know we won when we go down to that deep trench, the abyss, the Mariana Trench, and we find a mask there. And then we know we've done it, boys.
And a layer of plastic confetti, a layer of masks, a layer.
Chicken bones apparently are going to be the thing that they find the most in 2,000, 3,000 years.
Is it?
And they'll be digging up all of our shit, and they'll be going, "Geez, these people loved chickens."
They do. These people would chicken. It's a chicken race.
I had Red Rooster. You'll be glad to know.
Oh yeah,
And
Ready Red.
Well, I send you a message. What's in the bag? What's in the bag?
Oh yeah.
And can you guess, listeners, what I had for Red Rooster?
Yes, I could guess. I reckon you're gonna go. You're gonna go. You're not gonna go a traditional Hawaiian box.
I didn't get the Hawaiian.
No, it's not your steez. You're more of a chicken roll type guy with chips jammed into it.
Not bad. We went Cassie ordered.
Oh no, here we go. Zinger burger.
Popcorn chicken.
Oh, God.
Instead of fries, and then a full chicken.
Chicken balls.
And then gravy. And yeah,
What always astounded me is when you go over to the Meadows and you're going through the meat aisle and you get up to the chicken meato aisle
yeah.
and the reams and reams of chicken hearts.
Apparently
see-
that's where the business is.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's in the heart.
Yeah.
Is it? It's
Yeah.
the heart of chicken eating.
It's like that Indiana Jones Part 2, The Deuce, when he rips the heart out, in the cave. with the
Unum she
thing.
bite. Unum she bite.
Yes.
Yeah, I know it.
Now, how do we get onto chickens?
Chicken bones
yeah.
as a layer in the gap. But yeah, we're just going back to the Mascos for a minute.
Yes, that's where we were at.
I've also seen in cars next to me this the other one that tickles me fancy is the screen. The screen.
Oh, the
mask.
face shield.
I saw this old dude driving along, and he was struggling with something in his lap. He had one of those shields on, and he's trying to sip his coffee. And he's trying to get his coffee underneath in between his mouth and the mask, and
Now, is it to
with
save...
the windows closed in his car alone.
Yeah, now, is it trying to save time, efficiency? Like, I know I'm just going to have to put it back on, so I might as well just leave it on because I'm old and bloody lazy.
Even COVID needs a coffee from every once in a while.
So what we're going to do today is just have a bit of an update, I guess. A vent? Are we venting or...?
No. We're going to be done with that in a minute.
All right, good. Well,
I just wanted to know how you go with the tiny mask and big beard scenario.
Well, I wear mine like South Park said, as a chin nappy.
A beard hammock.
Yeah. And
That
yes,
would actually feel quite good.
just above the lip.
Taking the weight off your face for a minute, strapping the weight of your chin to your ears is what you're doing.
Zero G chin.
And I hope that works out for you.
You been dreaming about Trump at all lately?
No, I didn't have a dream about Trump, but what I did have a dream about last night was a dump.
Ah.
Well, in my dream, I cacked me dax.
We've all been there.
Oh, have we?
Only in our dreams.
I had a dream. I had my dream. I'd cacked me dax, and I
Yeah.
was like, shit. I'm not gonna have to dispose of my undies here. I'm gonna have to do the
Dump and run.
the scrunch and dump.
Scrunch and what?
So I'm gonna go somewhere private, get me rammies off,
Yeah.
do a good clean up
With
the undies,
that.
make a little bundle and chuck it into somebody's bin or garden. Is what I'm saying in the dream. But every corner I turned, there was someone I knew. Going, hey man, how you going? It's good to see you. And I had to
I'm just in the middle of something.
No, I didn't. I never got to the moment where I needed to dispose of me my nappy,
Yeah.
my full nappy, and I kept running into people, and they kept like, "Hey, what's going on?" And what I had to do was walk around normally, like I didn't have a pants full of shit,
Yes.
looking vainly for somewhere to dump it as it was, and then I did the old, I gotta get out of this dream. Fuck this. And I did the old bail. So I don't know if Timmy Dump Pants is still in Dreamworld looking for somewhere to...
Dump
I wonder
and
if
run.
the dreams continue on.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Some dreams feel like...
I think it's like in Avatar, that genius movie that was the blockbuster and
Yeah.
everyone loved.
Big Smurfs.
It's like that when he goes into his little pod to get into the Avatar, into the Smurf. I think when he wakes up, it just drops dead. I think it just like
Oh, okay.
he'd be walking down the pathway as the blue guy, and then he wakes up from his little pod, and the blue guy just falls over. I think.
Right.
But can I break your dream down for you? I think
Okay.
it seems like to me that you've got a full load on your chest or in your dax,
Yeah.
right? And all you want to do is take your dirty laundry and dump it
I'm
on someone.
dealing with a lot of shit,
Yes, and every time you try to offload your shit,
so to speak.
metaphorically and literally, you run into someone that's stopping you from doing it because
stopping me from speaking my truth, which is
yes, we've been
you
talking.
don't want to be around me right now, because if I do, I'm going to have to let all this shit out onto you. Yeah, I see that.
And you'd much rather just wrap it up, have a good wipe up of your die and throw it into the
Yeah, go back to life, but with the whole
a clean insides.
Yeah, and without undies on.
Yeah.
Like approach it more like a commando.
Well, I had a spiritual. The reason I can break that down because I've gone through something like that just on Sunday with the neighbours.
Got a mass.
With the neighbours, with the fence, and everyone knows that the best way to get into a fight with your neighbours is build a fence. It just seems that no matter what you do, what you say,
yes, because there's some strict rules. There's strict neighbourly rules you got to adhere to when doing the old handshake that is my fence, your fence, our fence. You don't want to get offensive
or offended. You
don't want to. Did you go the traditional? I'll make this section of the fence a doorway so we can come in and out of each other's backyards ad nauseum. Yeah, some people do that.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that.
Did you offer that?
Quite the opposite. It's a 2.3 metre high fence.
Okay.
And it's
keeping them out.
Yeah, thick steel.
Who got the rails?
They got the rails.
Right. Now, is it...
do you want to hear the specs of the fence?
Yeah, all right.
Okay. Steel post.
Then I want to talk rails.
Steel posts, the thickest I could get, 75 mil, 3 by 3 mil diameter.
2B3 before me.
Really good stuff.
Okay.
Set in concrete, right along the length, 32 metres with fencing. Instead of just your plinth board, I went the 200 mil by 75 mil sleeper.
That's a big one.
Metal bugle screwed, 14 gauge. 4 rails because it's extra high.
So far, I can't picture it, but that's all right. I have no idea what you're talking about.
And
tall fence?
Big, tall.
Gotcha.
And this thing's a bloody beauty. And
she's a beaut.
She's a beaut.
How did she go?
Well, the wind
compared to the other side, though. Because the other fence was a bit of a saga.
Yeah, I had to break down every screw length of
in
my quote. And then she came back to me going, "Well, we've been up to Bunnings and we can sue
They did a trip up to Bunnings
to check my quote."
But we're not talking about.
No, I'm not talking about them. So the other day we had bloody big winds, didn't we? Remember that?
Yeah.
Weather and the fence.
80 knots or 80. When we're on land.
Yeah.
How do we measure wind?
Miles, kilometers per hour, I think.
And then on the water, by knots.
Yeah, by knots.
So.
I don't know why.
What's a knot?
Let's get onto the fence.
Okay, sure.
Keep with the fence.
Sure.
So it falls down. I immediately go out there with my chainsaw. I chop the bastard up because we've been talking about replacing it for quite some time. Mm-hmm. It's shared between 3 people because I share a block.
So Barry
Backman.
Barry Backman that goes out in his driveway and lifts weights.
We go halvers with him.
You said that he's got quite the big bodybuilder's build, and Cassie was arguing that he's got a great body, and you're like, no, this is a great body, and you ripped your shirt off. Remember that?
Yeah.
That argument that went on for 6 hours in your kitchen that night?
Yeah. He also gave me...
Why don't you fucking marry him? Remember that?
Yeah, not really. But he also gave me some muscle gain beefcake 3000, so that's been good on the powders. I mean, the creatine.
Egg powder.
So anyway, I say, right, we need to do this. 32 metres, just materials.
32B, 2B3B.
Get this. I'll do this for free.
Okay, that's good.
No carpentry in it. No wage.
No carpentry required.
And all you guys have got to do, I'll even pay money towards the materials and build it. And all you got to do is give me $1,500 one side, and the other guy gave me $750.
Okay, so you broke even.
No, it cost me money.
Okay. Yeah, wait,
and 4 days.
Wait, I'm just trying to add it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, sounds like you did all right.
Anyway, I don't want to go on too much about this, but this is how I got my venting out, because I had 3 boards left to put on the whole fence.
The whole fence. Are we talking front ones, back ones?
Front ones, just right up at the front.
Could their
no doggos? No. I sorted that straight out.
So those 3 panels are fucking
irrelevant. And I had it in my car. It was Sunday morning and I hadn't got up yet. So I get a text message going, put another $500 in your account, and when it's finished, we'll give you the other $250.
The holdout? What do you mean when it's finished? Three more sticks.
3 more sticks. And so I started to write a text going, well, look, this is,
Can I do a kettle sound? Write your text.
I'm saying, look, you're only paying for the bloody materials. I've already spent the money on the materials. I've done it for free.
Kettle's board.
And so I was typing furiously, but I went, nah. I'm going over there. Yeah. Because I've been holding everything
me
back.
Bloody thumbs. I'm going to use me bloody voice box.
Yeah, so it didn't go down too well.
For him or you?
For him.
Okay.
Well, I look like a lunatic now.
Okay, yeah.
I definitely look like maybe a bully, perhaps. But I'll tell you this much.
But you built the fucking thing.
For free. And that's what I was screaming.
Was he out there giving you cupcakes, cups of tea? Looking good, Jezbot.
No cups of teas, but can I help you? And by which I mean stand there watching you and not help you at all and not talk to me and be very boring.
Did he at least hold the other end of the rail?
When I said, can you hold the end of the rail? Otherwise, you just stand there, not helping.
He helped as much as I would have helped.
And every time he came out, he goes, you need any help today? I was like, nah. So he'd come out and hang out, but didn't actually help.
Oh, because you were saying, no.
Go
fuck
away.
Off. Yeah, I can see that.
Right. So I knock on the door. He comes out.
Uh-oh.
And I say, come out here. Oh, I shouldn't beep his name out
yeah,
if you
so-
want.
Yeah. I won't.
And he immediately goes into, now, I'm a fair guy.
Oh,
so what does that say?
It says to me that he's ready for you to be angry about the
$250.
They've had the discussion.
Thing you.
Over boiled eggs and
Yeah, should I send them? Should we pay the whole money? Oh,
no, fuck him.
Yeah.
Fuck him until he finishes the
Till he
rail.
finishes
'Cause
it?
what'll happen is I'll pay him $250 and those rails will forever.
Yeah. So
This is the guy that doesn't tell his dog to shut up.
yeah, this is the guy. So he's coming over.
This is the guy you go out and you shout to the area, shut fucking up, and all the dogs in the area stop, but in particular the neighbour's one, right? That side.
I'm actually shouting at my dogs, but hopefully their dog hears me.
Okay.
Calm it all down.
Yeah.
Because we're getting complaints.
Now
there's it's just started off with Frankie, and then we got another dog, and then they got a dog, and then the neighbour behind us got a dog,
Yeah,
and then everyone's got a bloody barking dog now, and people are getting pissed off. Anyway, so speaking of barking. So he said he sparked me off. I was willing to go, mate, that's not fair. Give me the $250.
Just give it to me and I'll...
But he tried to say he was being fair, and then he came over to touch me on the shoulder. And I went, don't fucking touch me.
He broke the barrier. He tried to break the barrier.
He was trying to say that he's in the right and I'm a piece of shit.
And they're there, little one. He's trying to give you a there, Pat.
So I won't do the volume or the rage, but I'll say...
And you don't have to say exactly what you said. You can, though.
I basically said, I built this whole effing thing for effing free.
Yeah.
It is so insulting. I can't believe you're trying to hold out $250. This is fucking bullshit. But I was screaming pretty loud.
Yeah.
Pretty loud.
Yeah.
And then the wife comes out and goes, oh, what's wrong?
What could possibly be wrong?
I didn't realise, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, long and short of it is, I told her not to come, but she was standing at the side of the gate recording it.
It's recording it.
She recorded it.
Give us it.
I don't have it.
Send it.
I haven't listened to it.
Send it. Text her now.
All right. Well, you're going to put it on?
Yeah. Can I?
I'll tell you this much.
Wait. Is this story going to match up to the audio?
It's going to match up.
Okay.
You have, because I'm not going to listen to it because I don't need to relive it apart from telling it over and over again.
But you're going to hear it when I say podcast.
But I want you to listen to it with my
ears.
No, with trying to protect me, Tim. If you hear something like that, we've got to stay on brand.
Okay.
You know, if the listeners, them listening now, hear the real Jezbot,
Oh, okay.
the Jeremy, not the Jezbot.
Oh, so you want me to just
just protect me.
Try and make it funny.
Have a read through first, and then if it looks bad, edit all this out.
Yeah. Sure.
And don't play it.
Okay, we'll see if we'll
see.
Sometimes Cass doesn't send me stuff straight away, so I might have this edited before.
Yeah, sure.
She sent it too.
So anyway, I said, all right, I'll fucking finish it. So I went, got the 3 boards,
Okay, I see what's coming.
got my hand nails. So hand nails and hammer.
First time you've nailed a hammer.
Yeah, you don't use a hammer anymore.
Nailed a hammer?
Yeah, even that.
Or hammer and a nail?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was
and
confused.
put the bang, 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 slamming, bang, bang, bang.
Oh, yeah. Then the dogs are barking.
Then when she came back over in the driveway, it's going, I didn't realise. And Pete explained, I went, no.
Because she was watching
not
you.
Pete.
She was watching you through the Venetians.
Yeah, she came out and Cassie was going, she's like, I don't know what's wrong.
You fucking back off my husband, right? Did that happen?
Well, she was saying,
Did Cass throw
Cass
down?
was explaining that we'd already spent the $3,000 on material on our credit card, and that money has been spent. The materials are here, and to say that
it was built.
It's built,
Bought.
It's pretty insulting. What do you think, listeners out there? Would you be pissed off if you were Jezbot? Did it for free? And I'm saying, I'm still spending money on this.
Yeah.
I'm still spending money on it.
Yeah.
I've still got work to do.
Yeah.
I had to get a dude to pick up the sleeper or the red gum post yesterday. One of the garden gear delivery guys.
Is that a whole other story?
Yeah, he goes, you building fences, mate? And I said, nah, but I've got some bloody stumps I'm trying to get rid of it.
Boxes.
He goes, right, I'll be there this arvo.
Okay.
So I've got a new relationship with a guy that come and pick up any red gum sleeper.
Why don't you fucking burn them?
Because I've got to cart them, I've got to store them. It's bloody just coming on to summer. I'm not going to have a fire for another 9 months.
Yeah.
And I've got a limited space, Tim.
I find that interesting about fucking woodos, right? So you go into your got me arborist, got me what do you call it?
Wood merchant.
Wood merchant, thank you. I got me woodo, right?
Yeah.
And it's all about wood, burn. This is all I hear from fireys, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm entering into that field as soon as I get me bloody Canara put in.
Yeah.
Which won't be for another 9 months by the sounds of it.
Well, it's really hot.
Well, it is. Does it get cheaper to put it in during the summer?
Maybe summer discounts.
Yeah.
But they're running ragged with all the air conditioners, these blokes. So
But it's all about these fireys, which I'll call them, is you're all about getting the wood, and now you're saying you don't want wood around because it's hot. So you're anti-fire. Like it's, I got to protect the bloody outback.
Anti-fire.
Yeah, okay.
No, it's more of a space to pleasure thing with the wood. Like I've just started a Dutch bucket hydroponic setup. Okay.
Okay. Which one's the Dutch bucket? I know the Dutch rudder.
You got to reach around. It's basically a hydroponic setup, and that's my new thing. I'm not thinking about fires.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm growing tomatoes, mate.
Yeah, but then come the first brisky winds of winter, and you're going to be going, wish I didn't give that fucking dickhead those fucking red guns. They'd be fucking suicide, bro.
I know I've got another season of building fences that I'm going to have ample.
So are we going from floors to fences this season?
Well, we had this little thing called 1980 COVID or whatever.
1980.
And all that flooring, that
COVID-19
glorious flooring work has seemed to dry up a bit.
Yeah. The floors have all been laid, so to speak.
Well, no one's buying apartments, Tim.
I heard. And a friend of ours that sells apartments for somewhat of a living, he was saying that, buddy, to get a 1-bedroom apartment's like $380,000 dollars.
Starting.
But then you're on bloody corporate rules.
Well, you'll definitely get hate.
My plants. Nah, Mrs. Ramsey downstairs is a bit annoyed with the bloody water that keeps dripping down on her.
I'll ask you this much: what happens when your body corporate says, "Now, we need you to have the
vaccination before you can get into the block.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
well, it's communal living.
Predict.
Yeah, actually, predict. That's actually not too bad a predict, right?
Man, we were calling this months ago. You can't get education until you get jabby jabs. You can't go to Woolies or Bono's or fucking educatios or a rave.
I want to know how we're going to get around the QR codes when we want to go to the restaurant or up to the bloody knot for a
Palmer and Pot.
Are we going to have the bloody QR scan? Can I scan? We'll talk about this off air.
Yeah, well, I think Sean enough has a few opinions on the whole thing. I think he could sort it
Sean,
out.
what are you? Oh no,
He's not here.
yeah.
We wish he was, but he lives 25 k's away, so he's not allowed
I
to
think
get
he's
in there.
allowed to now.
Oh, is that
I
all over?
think
Is
the
it?
bloody Ring of Steel's been lifted.
Yeah. What do you think about camping on the foreshore?
I do like a good camp on the foreshore.
Well, you're not allowed to go this summer.
Oh fuck! What are they doing there? You're not allowed to do it.
I don't know. I heard that secondhand, but it's shared amenities, so it's really it's a breeding ground for bacteria.
Can I bring a bucket? Can I shit in my pants and just stash it in the bin?
Throw it in someone's camper van?
Yeah.
No, that's going to be a bummer. Like people have been going down there for 50 years in the same
Oh,
spot.
it's a tradition.
Well, it was.
Let's. We need to start thinking about bloody New Year's Eve because we usually do something hot to try because it is hotting up.
Yeah, and that's
these days.
I immediately think of New Year's Eve when you get that first hot spell. I don't know.
How many bloody summers have we done this podcast? If you listen to it, like it
this is
sways with the seasons, definitely.
6. I think this will be our 6th.
Yes, because
year.
we've done 5 winter warmers, haven't we?
Something like that. Yeah. So what's our hot? It's hotting. It's hotting up. Is that our summer special?
Cooling off with Tim and Jazz.
I guess so. It took me 3 days to cool off, dude.
You know, I didn't cool off in the pool off last season. Didn't get in. So it'll be 2 years since I've been in the pool.
All those chemicals I had
It's
to go up
like-
to Bunnings and buy.
Wow, it's like $400,000 worth of real estate just full of water in my backyard.
Yeah, you could definitely put a granny flat there and just get
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here's what you do: build a little bungalow, and then you move the kids in there when they're like 15, 16.
I don't want to do that.
And then you don't have to. They can come in and out of the property
That
at
is-
night, and
That
you
is
don't have
at
to
best
fucking
bad parenting.
free range kids.
Here's the window. Here's the keys to the window. Come in and out the window as you please.
Don't buy drugs off other people. Buy it off us.
Yeah, just get it off us. Yeah.
So stay.
I prefer you take the marijuana cigarettes at home. You know, where I can supervise and probably scab a few.
Danos didn't know what Reefer Madness was.
Oh my God, he's had it. he's had a chronic case of it.
Yeah, Reefer Madness is.
Didn't know what that was.
Yeah, it's a propaganda movie from the 20s or 30s.
You know what
about
I'll do?
Marijuana.
I love it. I love it. Have you seen the trailer to it? Let me play the clip to the trailer
Okay,
here.
cool.
I'll play it to you.
All right.
These high school boys and girls are having a hop at the local soda fountain. Innocently, they dance. Innocent of a new and deadly menace lurking behind closed doors. Marijuana, the burning weed with its roots in hell. In this film, you will see the ease with which this vicious plant can be grown in your neighbor's yard, rolled into harmless-looking cigarettes, hidden in an innocent shoe or watch case.
If you want a good smoke, try one of these.
You will meet Bill, who once took pride in his strong will as he takes the first step toward enslavement.
Of course, if you're afraid.
Smoking the soul-destroying reefer, they find a moment's pleasure, but at a terrible price. Debauchery, violence, murder, suicide, and the ultimate end of the marijuana addict. Hopeless insanity. See this important film now, before it is too late.
I shouldn't say that.
No, because I often wonder, like, because you see video, I see movies that come on TV,
Yeah.
and it's like featuring, you know, give me a star.
Sorry, my microphone keeps bending
Give me
away
any
from me.
celebrity.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks, and you see him, and he's this character, and you're like, I've never fucking seen this movie, and it's like one of those actors that you would say, you would know that I had a movie, but they slip past the keeper oh so often. How's that, Jezbot?
Bad.
Nothing but the worst kind of beers.
It is the
in this,
worst beer that anyone's ever given me. Oh, it's a stout for starters.
Yeah, see, now you like the dark.
Let's not get carried away with
no,
bad beer.
but we're talking about movies slipping past the keeper. So many movies that I haven't seen because they come out. Remember when?
What have you seen?
No,
lately
well, it's
that you
not
know?
so much that. It's like going back to DJ's video, and you go, I've seen that shelf, seen that, re-rented out Blackadder again.
Yeah.
And you pretty much had a handle on every movie out ever.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
But now it's just like there's just fucking hundreds and
There's
hundreds.
too many
of
markets, and
things.
there's too many. I mean,
So when they say a Netflix exclusive, do they
Yeah.
mean you can't see it anywhere else, or I'm going to go to the movies one day and see a Netflix fucking logo?
well, no one's
that
ever going to the movies again.
Oh no, you're allowed to go to the movies now because we're allowed out. We're free.
How many shots do I need
Got a
before I go
book.
there? Will I be surrounded in plexiglass?
Oh yeah, I like that. The cone of silence.
There you go.
Yeah, bring back the cone of silence.
Yeah, it's
There's
good for
something there.
movies because
Can we
people
make a
often
meme
laugh.
out of that?
I guess so. Tim.
Okay. Did we just do that by saying that?
And then the YouTube thing is
Good sound.
Obama's involved with that. You know,
Which one?
He's on the board of Netflix, or he
Is he?
has a production company that exclusively makes
Netflix
stuff for
shit?
Netflix.
Okay.
Oh, you've seen there's a definite bloodlust going on Netflix. There's so much.
you know what?
So
You know
much
what?
violence, Tim.
Let me let you into a little Timmy time. Timmy private time.
Yes.
With,
Oh no, thank you.
with me and me missus.
Oh.
Netflix and chill. Right? This is what happens, right? I go, here's a good show. Let's watch this. We get, I reckon, a season and a half or a decent way into it. And she'll just go, I'm not watching that ever again.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, she's a me.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys should not watch TV together.
Yes. Yeah, I'll
because
bail on something 3 seasons in. Go, they're
Is
never
it?
gonna. Well, Lost.
Yeah, we're lost. Yeah.
Any other show ever?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We did.
Oh, like I'm short, like I'm sweet. I watched Blood of Zeus on Netflix.
Yeah,
That
do you know,
was-
you were conditioned because the young ones, two
yeah,
seasons.
one season,
Faulty
two,
Towers,
two
seasons.
seasons.
What else? Is there? Fast Show, 3 seasons.
Yeah, keep it tight, keep it real.
Yeah.
Once you get past
But it
17
frustrates me
seasons,
because
go
it
on,
frustrates me
tell me
because-
why you're frustrated.
No,
Tim.
because it's just because I like, I'm trying to go, okay, well, we'll watch the light side of things. She goes, Stranger Things is too scary. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
so you're working with me here?
I mean,
I don't really want to watch a scary show before bed. I went, it's Stranger Things. She went, but it's a bit scary. I went, it's got kids in it. It can't be scary if it's got kids in it. Fucking hell, man.
I don't think there's anything on those networks or platforms that's not gore. I mean, that the new Star Trek, which is supposed to
I haven't
be,
seen it yet.
well,
Spoiler alert.
it's
shit.
It's fucking violent,
Is it?
and they swear in it.
Yeah,
And
see, I don't
they're
like
always crying because they don't have a control of their emotions. These Starfleet bloody captains,
Elites.
elites, and it's
That's
so
unheard of.
diverse.
What, they're
and
not
it's-
fraternising, are they?
Yes, there's the gay.
There's no fraternising in the future.
Well, the doctor's a gay guy. He's with the science guy, and then I think one of the chicks is it's all about diversity and inclusion and.
Okay, so we got so is it like we used to have Vulcans, but now we've got vegans?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They just.
I am from the planet vegan.
The point was,
Yeah.
I think you never saw James Kirk or Picard stab someone in the eye
Nah.
and say "fuck" or something.
No, he'd either laser blast or finger blast an alien.
Yeah. The good thing about violence in Star Trek is you can just beam them up, Scotty, and then they just disappear and they're gone. And it's like you don't actually need to have them explode. Like one of the characters exploded.
Okay, but I want to know. Stop right there because I don't want to know which character it is that exploded because that's going to ruin the first part of seeing that person alive for me.
But they were making jokes about the splatter of the brains that were still on her shoes.
It's just. But I think think of your TV watching like a seesaw, right?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure this is what it's like being on the couch with you. Up, dizzying heights. Down, angry lows. Up, good episode. Down, no zombies.
Gordon Ramsay.
Up, angry Gordon Ramsay. So, what is the ticket to getting you on a good seesaw going? Yep, I'm happy on the ride. Because you like your mash recipe, right?
Okay.
Potatoes and mash.
I know where you're coming from. I've got
How
a
do
theory.
you get past? Is it nostalgia
No,
plus
nostalgia doesn't work on me.
out of focus equals episodic, something I can fall asleep to and
Yes,
not care?
that's in there as well.
Okay.
That's definitely in there.
Try to break your
I
recipe.
don't necessarily need to be entertained.
Is it?
I'll tell you this with my TV watching. It's like what Gordon Ramsay says about cooking and
I
restaurants.
was watching that last night.
I know you were. I love it. I've got a lot to say about Gordon. What you do is this is the advice he says to everyone: keep it fresh, keep it local, and keep it fresh, keep it local, yeah, and clean your fucking fridge.
What is this shit?
How long's this been in here?
Yeah.
And I like that with my TV. I like simple structure,
Formula.
Western. There's busy work. There's a start and end. There's a guy that you got to beat. There's the boss of the week.
We don't have to go through the girl on girl shower scene.
No.
To get to the prison chivvy.
I don't want to hear about local or now politics in any show I watch unless it's about politics and news.
Okay, so how are we going to go listening to this episode when we're talking about masks in 2 years?
No one's going to listen to this in
We'll
2
still be
years.
wearing them.
No one listens to this, Tim. Don't worry.
True.
So that's my recipe. I want good characters. I want.
But it's going to have a snooze factor where you can.
I want to watch it.
You're on the seesaw of sleep.
Okay. I want it to have rewatchability. So at the moment, I'm going right through South Park again. No, South Park. All right.
Yeah.
South Park.
There's certain seasons which I've seen more than others.
Yes.
And
So that's a little bonus just before you fall asleep, but you're still falling asleep.
and you don't care.
You don't care.
Yeah.
But you're going to sleep laughing. Cartman said something funny. I like a Butters.
Yep.
I love the dad. The
Mr. Slave.
Yeah. Slave's a bit.
No, I think Stan Marsh's dad's my Randy. He's
Randy
my
Marsh is probably yeah. And I like
He's my Homer.
yeah, I like Clyde, and there's a few like side characters that you go, oh yeah. Anyway, South Park. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Is this a recommendation show?
It's a recommendation. No, I just want to know how you go on the snore seesaw.
2.0
Okay, yeah. We should bring back the old
snooze review.
Nah, the soundboard.
Oh, that's
You know what I miss. There he is. There it is. So shall we? Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to have
Next
this
step.
meeting off.
Well, because you know what happened. The studio dynamic died off, and I couldn't do soundboards via Zoom.
No.
They just don't allow it.
Well, it's the latency and it's the lag
It sure
time.
is.
Tim.
It's like, yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, the soundboard is fun,
It is key to a cheesy.
I have noticed that it is becoming more and more popular in the podcasts I listen to. Like we were onto that very early, and then we dropped it, and then we brought it back. Then we had dueling soundboards. Then we had.
Did we have dueling? Oh, we did have dueling soundboards at one stage.
Yeah, Mikey T came in, and he was all up in it. He had his full sample range.
Is this a big intro for the best of?
Yeah, listen to. I think it was your Broness or
It was one of the ones with bro in the title.
Broadcast. Let's move along here.
Touch of the COVIDs.
Oh shit! You aimed that at me. People are wearing fucking face shields in their car.
That took my breath away.
You're bleeding. Do you want to know where from?
What? Okay, your ears. Okay.
All right, let's start. Community concerns.
Oh,
Correcting community concerns.
yeah, correct them.
Basically, Batman. I do it all day. I did it yesterday. Coming back from the mountains, went for a walk with the doggos. Coming down the mountain, saw an echidna walking onto the road. Pulled over.
Kicked it off the road.
Just like went near it, and it was enough for it to go.
It shimmied off.
Shimmied the other way. Definitely would have got hit.
They certainly struggle with a walk, don't they?
It's not the most like
Elegant.
elegant.
Yeah.
But he saw me come over, or he heard me come over. I think they're either deaf or blind, one of the two.
Okay, or dumb.
Rolled up into a ball. I just
kicked
stood there,
Yep.
and then he goes, "Is he gone? He must be deaf."
Now,
No,
is there poison in the barbs?
You don't want to get up in that.
Is there poison, or it just sticks you bad and there's
Not sure about the
bacteria
poison.
all over it?
Not sure about the poison.
Yeah, because I didn't think so. It was just one of
Platypus
those things you
has a
can't get-
poison barb.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
They found that
Does it look like a lipstick?
it has. You should look up platypi.
Do I-
They've got a sixth sense,
Platypus.
or is it five senses?
Platypus lipsticks.
Where was I? Yeah, so we've been.
So you're basically Batman. You're
Yeah,
coming
we've
off
been
the
going.
mountain.
We've been going. Yeah, so I did it yesterday. I'll do it all day. I'll save anything. I'll save a worm. I'll save a bug.
Well, you're out there wearing masks.
Yeah,
like-
man. I'll
like a
save
masked
everyone. I'll save
Avenger.
like I'm a hero, basically. And we were going on a lot of walks, and we went to this place just down the road here. Never lived here all my life.
Yeah.
You put me onto
No,
this. I think this
yeah.
one.
No,
don't-
you was putting me onto it.
Right.
I never heard of it. Still haven't been there.
Damper Creek, just off High Street. And
Sounds delicious.
oh, damper, no dry, and if you fuck it up.
Okay.
And there's this creek that's like within our zone. It was at like 5 k's from our house for exercise, so we were all safe. And we went down there, and I've never seen like all these walking paths. It's like a kilometre long, but only like 900 wide. It's like a chode. Or is it wider than it is longer? But anyway, it's just this small.
The path is wider than it is longer.
Yeah, and it's this creek, and what they've done is put bridges over. There's 4 or 5 bridges, so you can, if you're there just with your doggos, even though it's like only a kilometre long, you can. There's like 6 or 7 different paths you could take. Yeah.
Okay.
Every time we saw a doggo coming off lead, we just crossed the bridge.
Just was whip across the bridge.
Yeah, so we didn't have a frenzy of barking.
What did the prostitute do under the bridge?
I'm not sure, Tim.
Goblin.
At Halloween.
At Halloween.
Say it again.
Could you? No, that's it. That's the way I'm saying it.
Or anyway, so we're walking down this creek, never been there. And then I saw something I was not impressed with.
Get
Get on the phone. I got my iPhone out.
Oh.
Out of my utility belt.
Now, between you and Cass, there's some serious amount of storage on your phones being held to filming people. Your neighbour, Cass has got footage of that.
We'll see about that. We'll see about that.
Yeah, you're going to see if that edits in. But then, so what's the objective there? I'm filming. I'm filming you, right?
She just wanted the audio just in case they come back at me going, he's a bully.
A bully boy.
But no judge in their right mind is going to. They're going to look at it and throw it out. And also, when I said to him when it had blown down, this is to add to it, the fence had blown over, and I said I can do it for $1,500 your side of it. Don't worry about it.
You're still talking about the fence.
And I said, are you ready to go so I can start buying the materials? She goes, I just want to have a written quote of
off.
all the materials, proposed things, and blah blah. So I sat there for 45 minutes, like itemizing. And putting words into it that I knew she wouldn't even fucking understand.
Yeah, like carburetor.
Yeah, and then he comes out the next day going, no, we just needed it for insurance because we're going to go for insurance on the wind blowing on. I'm like, $1,500.
Nah,
Like,
that's bullshit.
You're gonna
That's bullshit. What about the other side? Were they anyway? So
I'm down the creek.
Bridge.
I'm down the creek. I see stormwater from the upper courts, the houses.
Yep.
A stream of white paint coming down, mate, boys. Okay, someone's washing out
What is
upstream.
this? 1980s Scotchman's Creek?
Well, it's
vibes.
Someone's upstream, up the court, and he's a painter, and he's washing out. He's washing out on the front
What would
lawn.
happen on the big jobs?
And then somehow, because it's very steep, and so he's washing all his brushes. You've seen it.
Yeah,
and it's
see, now-
rolled out in the gutter. Now it's in the creek.
Okay, so
Right?
it's on worksite worksite placement here, right? We
Yeah.
don't have to go into it, but am I supposed to spray off me brushes into a garden bed or something like that?
Well,
just hose it down.
no,
But
there's-
really get it in there.
There's a bin you can get. It's just like a green bin or your rubbish bins that everyone has, and it's got some sort of
Where do I get the bins?
well, at a paint shop or you hire one. But if you're a painter and you're doing it every day, instead of like every day, like killing a couple of turtles and some yabbies and some flora and fauna, why don't we just clean our fucking brushes?
Yeah, because it's only a matter of someone getting out their old iPhone and documenting
And I
your
did, and
crimes.
this is what I did. So I took the photos, went on my walk, and as we're going through, I saw some of the young buck council workers, and I said, look at this, dudes. I've never been here. I don't, I'm not familiar with it, but you need to know. You need to know what's going on. So I had those cats were on it.
Catman.
And then got home, immediately went back to Snap Send Solve.
Oh, Snap Send Solve. Yeah.
All right.
That's a callback.
It's an app that we you snap it, you send it, and
They
have to solve it because it goes. What they did was it just automatically fills in the form, and so the council workers have to go for it. They have to do it.
Well, yeah.
So Melbourne Water, 35 minutes later, calling me up.
Oh.
This is good.
Sorry, I'm trying to reverse it.
This is
then.
great. I'm Batman, man.
You bat one out.
Melbourne Water calls me,
You bat
goes,
one out into
they said,
Melbourne Water.
they said next time, don't use Snap Send Solve. Call the EPA immediately.
Immediately.
Yeah, because there might be a latency. There might be a lag. We need to get this shit out of the water.
Oh, is it?
So they're good. So they're fucking on to
So
it.
it's a worthwhile call because
It
if,
is.
if they've got that system in place, then
They're going.
so
25
back in
minutes after
I wonder
that,
when they started up.
EPA calls me,
Is it?
right? And then a follow-up phone call 2 days later to say that they've...
Did it smell like Vanilla Streets ice cream or strawberry? Because the creek, like, where were they when the creek was turning Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Well, I think with the Industrial Revolution, Tim, all these...
That was in the 30s, wasn't it?
yeah, but, like when streets and all those mechanics and... the EPA had to be created because people were just... They were burning off every day. They were
remember
burning
that?
tyres.
Yeah.
They were not being respectful. They're burning wet wood.
Yeah.
Right.
Smoko.
Our brother Drucifer moved up to the mountains. His first fucking incinerator fire day was using all wet wood. It was too wet.
Right.
Too smoky. Neighbours complained.
Of course they did.
You're using the wrong wood. Burn clean. Burn clean.
clean or don't burn at all.
So I would like to say again,
Don't.
I wear my underwear on the outside of
your
my
face.
of my pants.
Yep.
And unlike Timmy Taco, I don't shit in them. and then wipe up and then throw it into
dump
someone's.
it in the creek.
That
dump
was
it
just
in
a dream.
It was just a dream.
I did that at a Pizza Hut party one time when I was. This is the first time I've ever admitted to it.
So you
Slightly
I
sharded.
think I've heard this story.
Slightly
on this
sharded.
podcast.
Well, you know, it's in it's the
Slightly
annals.
sharded.
Yeah, no, it was like
On a Pizza Hut party. Continue.
like 12 or whatever, and up there for pizza
Was it a laugh shot or was it a
fart shot,
fart shot?
and did exactly your method. Straight into the bar. I just said, "Oh, boys, I'll just be a second. I've got to go
Freshen up.
clean up." A little bit of a stank.
of
We're doing a sleepover with the boys, so I had to go right.
yeah,
Jocks
you
down
did.
the fucking.
Jocks down the fucking.
Oh no, I think I binned them.
Okay.
And then they called me up the next day and went, Jeremy Trevor, we've got your underwear here. It's got your name.
It's got your name on it.
No, that didn't happen, but the sharding definitely did. And that's the only time I've ever
Sharded.
anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing like that's happened to me. Come on, guys.
We've all shat ourselves.
Yeah, I've had that
Yeah, I know.
conversation.
I know.
And
I've seen this episode.
but some people wear it like a badge of honor.
They do.
I think it's a shroud of shame. Personally, I don't think you should be fucking. I don't think you should be.
Yeah.
Telling anyone.
Right. Also at that park, sorry to cut you off there. Just
Are you cutting me off?
what's up with the wood spoon people? You've seen this going around.
Yeah, there's. See now, this is what happens when you
Tell them what it is.
Well, it's Spoon Village, and it's what happens when you squish society
To a 5K radius.
Into a 5K radius, and they get locked in their houses for so long. You start drawing faces on things, like Wilson. It happened to Wilson on
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks again.
Tom
right?
Hanks' buddy.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
That
So
movie,
we had
I hadn't
to
seen that movie until it came on TV, but the Tom Hanks movie,
survive each other
we ended up having to survive
Survive it,
each
yeah.
other. I think it's called.
on the boat.
I think it's called My Friend Bally. Something like that.
Blood Ball
Blood Ball. Yeah.
with Tom
Blood Ball.
Hanks.
Blood Ball.
This summer, Blood Ball
Tom Hanks.
the bloodening.
To Tom Hanks.
He's Tom, and he's
Tom. Hanks.
He's Tom. She's Tom.
Okay.
Who's Tom now?
Tom Hanks. Starring Tom Hanks.
And Tom Hanks. Yeah. So anyway, that's
Where was I going with that? Balls.
it's been
blood.
so long, Tim. We haven't
has.
part of. We're just trying to get everything off our
No,
chest.
we're trying to squeeze the blind pimple as it was. You know those nasty pimples. You go, I'm sure there's something in it. Just squeeze it harder. You're not fucking squeezing hard enough. One of those ones.
You know, I squeezed one of those so hard one time. It was on my jaw.
Yep. And the sweat on your fingers, you slipped off and you skinned your whole fucking neck off. I've done that.
Jesus.
Yeah. Slipped.
No.
Slipped with the sweat and the stress of pushing them.
Well, mine was from surgery. So I had my wisdom teeth taken out. I had 5 wisdom teeth. That's
5 of them.
That's how wise I am. But that happens from time to time. They leave a shard, like a little shard, and I think a shard worked down my There's a little nerve canal.
Yeah.
And it was sort of numb, like the side of my face here was just like numb for like 6 to 9 months, right? Just a little bit.
We do everything in blocks of 6 to 9 months.
Yeah,
don't we?
69, dude. And then like, got this like pimple, but I could feel it was like a calloused thing in there.
There was something in there.
And I could feel like a ball pin.
Yep.
Pen.
Yep.
So I squeezed and I poked and I
Pointed.
operated.
Yeah.
And sure enough, I squeezed hard enough one day after it obviously festered. There was enough festering behind it to when I put that final squeeze in, project it out
It's
onto
the
them.
final squeeze now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Took it out, a little bit of like a calloused
You're fucking gagging me.
and
calloused
and then
Tooth in your neck.
the side of my face gained back its feeling.
Touchability.
Swear to God. And I keep telling Cass that you just got to operate, cut it out, squeeze it out, like
Pinch it out.
masking
Do it.
tape.
No. That causes scars.
You'll have to go to the doctor for that.
Doctor?
What, you want to give me COVID?
Do you know what? I'm never going to fucking doctors.
Well, that's what's
ever,
happening.
Ever.
That's exactly what's happening, and people aren't getting their shit treated.
But we digress.
Oh.
Yeah, it's well, I want to go over there to get me bloody mask exemption.
Oh, because of your deviated septum
Yeah, no,
and your asthma.
Yeah, my asthma. And I can't be fucked going over there. I don't want to fucking deal with it. I
And
don't want to
it's-
have the conversation.
It's literally like
It is like it's
80
less-
meters?
If I threw a stone, it would go through 2 windows.
You probably could throw a good baseball. I would like to see a baseball.
I would
size.
aim for the fucking
Aerodynamics.
The floodlight that they've got on with the 24-hour fucking floodlight. You know that one?
See, this is more of venting. Get that shit.
Was that a? Oh no!
Get that
we've done
shit
on
out of
community-
your-
We have done that on community concerns before. The light.
Oh, the floodlight.
I've never actually done anything about it, but there's a couple of things I'd like to do in my life. Do you know what I mean? My bucket list.
Yeah.
My crime bucket list. Crime 1.
Okay. You want to?
Yep.
All right.
Covertly smash the floodlight at the doctor's office. Right? That's fair.
That's fair.
Covert crime number 2.
COVID crime. Yep.
Covert.
Okay.
Yeah, covert. I'd like to go and fucking get a spray can on a pole and spray the speed cameras at a fucking set of lights.
That happened in Greece when they tried to put speed
I'd like
cameras
to
in.
fucking do that.
They ripped their 5G towers. They were ripping down.
Were they really?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. The problem with Australia is we've only been here for about 250.
Yep.
And, well, colonisers.
We've been colonised for sure.
But over there in Europe and Germany, you see a massive amount of
Europeans?
anti-lockdown. In Germany, they did some like 1 million man march. They'll have a love parade, 1 million people will come. They'll have a protest, 1 million people will go, nah, we're not down with it. We don't have that same vigour over here. They've been fighting wars for thousands of years. They've got that tenacity. I think we're a little bit
Tamacity.
like a little bit of too much fluoride in the mix.
The old mixie. A little too much calcifying.
And I think we need to harden up.
Yeah.
Not our pineal gland.
Not our pineal glands. But what can you think of a covert crime that you'd like to commit? You're not going to commit it, but you go, okay, here's one.
Well,
Here's one. I'll say one for you.
okay.
The irrelevant 4-hour parking only at the sign at the front of your house.
I'll tell you the history behind that sign.
Please do.
Back in the day, because I talked to Alberto, my neighbour that's been there since the fucking 60s.
Jeremy!
James.
Jeremy!
James.
James.
Catch your bamboozle.
That's right. James, I'd like to tell you to carry your bamboozles.
Yes.
Yes?
Your bamboozle is too high.
Is it too high for me? Yep.
Great guy. I love him. And I'll go to his funeral.
Yep.
When he dies eventually. But
allowed
it's not going to be from COVID. Oh, yes, it will. Street sign. There was a mechanic down the road, and he was parking all his cars. He's running a home shop, mechanics. And he was parking all of his... I'll
How'd
get
you
to
find
this
that
next
out?
week, because I was talking to fucking...
Oh, James.
and then so he was like, fuck this. I'm community concerns writing a letter.
Oh, it's
back in the day.
Antonio's fault.
And he goes, Alberto, and he goes, yeah, we had to get the street signs in, and that was the only way to stop him parking cars right down the street.
Yeah, but no one's checking those fucking 4-hour fucking limits. You're not getting any chalkos on your tyros.
No one's
There's
coming.
that's
No
not
one's
it.
coming down my
So
street.
I want to
mate.
cut that down. I know at the front of
Okay, that's a COVID crime. Yeah.
yeah, it's a COVID crime. So at the front of Camo's joint,
Icicle.
Icicle up in Mount Ebbs, he's got this little bend where you can. He's got a little overtake lane just over the road from his, and it's a perfect party car park, right? So after hours, there's no traffic there. There's next to no fires at that particular party time, apart from the one at Cam's house for the party.
Okay, sure.
You're not allowed to park up there. So we did the old covert. I actually did this. I actually can admit to this.
Took
crime.
his crawled under his car, cut his brakes, put glue on the accelerator.
Yeah. No, I got his high gloss white paint out, and I went and paint the street signs. I actually did 4 coats.
So painted over the street signs?
Painted over the no parking zones.
Okay.
So for the party, you could claim that
Some dickhead vandalised.
everybody's from out of town. They don't know the rules up here. Sure. They didn't know that was the thing. Somebody's painted over them. We don't know who it is.
Is that
Could be
something you
Tim.
do often?
Tim. No, it isn't. It isn't. But I just wanted to fucking do it.
I wanted to. Okay.
wanted to do it.
I wanted to do a COVID crime
Yeah.
of Remember, we used to do a lot of stencil stickering.
Mm-hmm.
So a good way to graffiti without graffitiing is like you do a full stencils at home on the sticker
Coming
base.
at it, yep.
And then you just like jump out at a traffic light and stick a sticker somewhere like DJ Relic rules, everyone else sucks.
Everyone else pools.
And it's always got to be a pun with you, doesn't it? And I thought that'd be great now with the, went into bloody Dan Murphy's and they're like, let's stay safe by staying apart. And there's always stickers on the floor like, don't stand here. If someone's standing here,
don't stand there.
Yeah. So I want to start
COVID can't jump left or right.
So I wanted to get like some stickers going, some, like anti-establishment stickers over there.
I like it.
They're establishment
so-
stickers.
Okay.
Let's stand together to...
Those who stand together die together. COVID-19.
He who hesitates masturbates.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. If you stand here, you're an idiot. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's 1.5. Idiots stand 1.5 meters apart.
Yeah.
What? Oh no, that's that's a moron says what? What?
I like it.
Yeah, there's something in that. I like that because that's up there with the sneaking up on the old car that's got the old
Red
speed.
sticker.
Speed camera inside of them. They park on the side of the
Oh,
road.
yeah.
And for a little while there, people were COVID criming with a bit of a sticker going. I'm a cunt. I don't know.
I've always wondered that why we just immediately. I mean, the road toll was very large, right? But then at some stage, it gets to just fill in the coffers of like
Coffins?
You're making it 40 in this zone, then 70, then 20, then 30, then 40 because they're trying to gank
trick
you.
ya. They're tricking you.
And then they've all got to make their.
They've got to make their honest revenue
For the day. And I've never understood why Victorians, Melburnians, Australians haven't got a paint gun and just gone up to one of these cameras and gone,
This is why I have such a passion.
paint gun. Perfect. Pop, pop, pop.
Oh, yeah. Shooto.
From like across the street.
Yeah, but you're
wearing your mask. You're wearing your mask.
Yeah. COVID-crimes. Yeah.
And so then they've got to come out. But
Have
I
we
don't want
seen
to.
any
I don't want
mugshots?
to. Look, I don't want to encourage people speeding. I think speed limits.
Oh no!
As far as it goes,
speed limits aren't in question here. It's the what do I call them? Cunts.
It's the overreach. So like on there's they tried to implement on traffic lights when you come up, you're pulling up and you're the first caro. That white line that they go, don't go past that fucking line. If you go past the line,
flash. Yeah.
It's an overreach.
Oh yeah.
It's too much.
Reach over.
Okay, it's a reach around. It's reach over, reach around.
Reach around.
Overreach.
I've had a couple of stationary flashes where I've gone.
Is that me?
Yeah, no, it was me. Where I've edged up to the line
Yep.
and touched the line, and he goes flash. Okay, he wasn't moving, yeah, and I haven't received him in the mail.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. So I think there's I think you got to. Surely they factor in a couple of nasties. Surely there's suburbs they're not telling us about where the speed cameras do get sprayed a lot, or
it never comes up in the news. It does
Doesn't
happen all the time.
happens.
Okay,
It's gotta happen.
something I've noticed, and I've wondered this many a morning driving to work, and you see the bus stops, the glass bus stops that are now smashed
everywhere all the time.
of a morning every day. Now, is it Terry that has the contract to replace the glass?
It's Terry.
And he hires Barry
That's a fucking great idea.
to smash windows of a night.
COVID-crimes. I like it.
Then our council goes, oh, we've got 6 bus stops.
Baz up.
We'll go to,
Yep. Baz's glass replacement.
how can we
I'll
help
help
you?
you.
Well, we've got 17 bus stations.
Really? Oh my god.
This sucks. People have got to
This
fucking
is a
stop
real
vandalising.
This is, to quote a good podcast I listen to, this is a real community concern.
Tim, how do they smash so often? I think sometimes if you were using a whippersnipper, I've seen this happen, and you flick a rock, it can explode a car window.
Yeah. Oh, you've seen that, haven't you?
Steve, it's happened to our brother Steve.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Um,
I'll take that.
uh,
There's someone definitely going around smashing them.
I can see that sometimes it could, yeah.
Do you remember the little orange hammers that you used to put in your car?
I've got one, yeah.
Have you got one?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's in me side door. It should be hung up, but like if we get flipped upside down, I can rummage around, past me jumpers, past me receipts, past
Yep.
me all my rubbish,
Yep.
past the fucking
Yep.
the tools, and find
Pass
this thing.
away because
And
you
then-
drowned.
Yeah, because it's good. Because
Yeah.
if your seatbelt's like locked in,
Oh, because
it's got a little cutter thing on
got
it.
the cutter.
It's got a cutter on it, and it's got a little window breaker.
Mmm.
Got to have one around. I've also got a little can of like Batman sort of
Deodorant.
anti-fire can.
Shark spray.
Shark spray.
Bat spray.
I'll put it in my
Shark
utility.
repellent bat spray.
So it's in my glove box. So if there's a fire started, it's like a Mortine can.
You are a terrific fire starter. So, oh man. So, but the desire, I haven't used one of those little orange hammers all throughout the 80s, all throughout the 90s. I haven't had a chance. So, if I had one of them in my old Skyrocket, and I'm going around, and Barry's giving me 40 50
sorry,
buck
we're back
cut
to
off the windows.
Yeah.
I'll be smashing them up. That's a good COVID crime. That keeps the economy alive.
Keeps the rates up, definitely.
Does it?
Yeah,
Okay,
for
it
sure.
affects the rates. Okay,
It really does.
I didn't really weigh this out
Yeah.
when I went around and smashed them all. But
It just seems so obvious to me. It's like if
it's an obvious get, is it?
there's either too many rocks getting flicked
To
up
be
on
honest,
the road.
until you said that, I never, ever, ever thought of that, and now I can't unthink it.
That's why I've got a podcasting. You don't, and you don't. But it's true. Why? And some bus stops get smashed a couple times a week. Put a camera up. Let's see who's doing it. Bus stop.
Yeah.
Smash them.
Smashing up
Bus
bus
stop. You'll smash them.
Yeah, smash them up the bus stop. Called barriers in the morning.
Well, I think that's we've covered so much shit today, Tim.
We have.
That
We're completely covered in COVID.
and I don't think we're not at our fighting best at the moment. It's been a couple of weeks.
Can I just? We are obliged every time one of my voices dies.
Oh yeah. Well, let's pay respect. Fucking hell.
Sean Connery. You can do a good Sean Connery, can't
Scott.
you? No, you can't.
Sean
Okay,
Connery.
Stop. Yeah, he died. And I went, oh, what, Sean Connery? And they're like, yeah, he's not in fucking 94. I'm like, oh, right, yeah.
Tragically, he died of COVID.
Is it?
I don't know.
Okay. Because I didn't know how he died.
I do know if we were on YouTube, would be banned right now for saying words.
Just for a quick edit, why don't you ask me? Say, does Sean Connery...
Does Sean Connery...
No, wait. Say, does Sean Connery like herbs?
Hey, Tim, does Sean Connery like herbs?
Yes, but only partially. Yeah, big
rest
shout
in
out.
peace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
rest
yeah.
in peace. I've been watching 007.
Too soon?
Nah, 94 years.
Just enough.
Yeah, just enough.
He died before everything really got answered. Like,
Yeah.
the biggest election of your life, the most fucking insane thing you've ever lived through.
Yeah, and
Shut me down.
I will, all in good time. But he didn't die of his addiction. Sex addict.
Do you know any Sean Connery movies?
Nope.
Highlander.
Red October.
Yep.
Red October. Was that
Hunt
it?
for Red October. And Zordos.
Zordos,
which is
Okay.
like one of these worst movies ever made.
Okay.
Look up some of his
Is that the one with his shirt off?
Yeah, some of
and
his
the leather straps
finer,
across.
finer 70s drug work that I've ever
Okay,
seen. Like,
yeah.
I'll jump on board with this.
Several lines of cocaine.
And then you got your Indiana Joneses, man.
You
Come
got
on.
your 007s, Junior. Yeah,
There you
yeah,
go.
that's right. Yeah, big ups to him. How long until you do a Sean Connery impersonation? Because it's quite
Right now, you just did it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
but- yeah,
no
but
one
then-
cares.
But then you do it to the kids down the track, right?
They don't know.
And they
who-
don't know who it is. So, does the voice impersonations like no one's doing Laurel and Hardy anymore?
No.
You know what I mean?
You got your Charlie Chaplin.
Yep,
You got your.
I'll do that right now. There you go.
Who is the guy that Dad loves heaps? Like back in the day, W.C. Fields.
Clint Eastwood.
No, W.C. Fields, or
yeah.
like these
What?
these
Go.
icons that by your son's son, they don't know who.
Yeah.
Like, that's
right.
what.
That's right. It doesn't survive past the seventh son of the seventh
Do
son.
you reckon anyone's gonna know who Beyonce is in 50 years? Honestly,
No.
you reckon?
No.
I don't know either. I don't know.
Because no one's going around going, "G'day, I'm King George."
What?
I'm doing my King George impersonation, but if I said, "Hello, I'm the Queen,"
Yeah.
people go, "Oh, it's the Queen."
Yeah, but what if you're
Well, no, they're not remembering King George's voice.
No, they don't. Yeah, you're right.
You
And-
didn't remember it.
no, and
Yep.
like another
Give it to me.
100
Yeah,
years.
give it to me. I'll do it.
All right. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Quick,
So
throw a famous name at me before the bloody credit music comes up.
Megan Michaels.
Hello, I'm Megan Knuckles.
Well, she'll probably be the next president or queen or.
I don't know who the fuck you just said. I don't
It's
know
the
who that is.
it's the chick that's married to the guy that's with the Princess Diana.
Tom Hanks.
And he fucking went overseas, and then they got married, and then the priest at
Dodi
the wedding,
Fayed.
the priest at the wedding,
Yes.
like, it was from America, and he was like preaching, and he went like 25 minutes off the cuff. You know, the guy
I do
with the
remember that. Yeah,
with the
yeah.
religion and the queen and everything.
Yeah. God this, God that, blah blah blah. Now, your beautiful wife Cassie is calling us. Can
Yeah.
you let her know that she's got to send me the sound bite?
Okay, hold on, I'll answer it. Hold on a second. Hey, Cass, live on air.
Are you at Tim's?
Yeah,
Yes,
Tim
hello.
is- we're just wrapping up right now, and we did discuss the fence and that you had recorded it, and I hadn't listened to it, and Tim's saying we have to play it, and I was like, I don't know if I really want to break the veil. I don't know if people really need to hear.
Can you send it
Don't
to
play
me?
it live.
Yeah, send it to me.
Nah, not a chance.
Now
I'm
that's a good woman right there, Jezbot. She's protecting you at all costs.
And myself, I'm on it too. And
Oh,
I'm
she's-
sorry, I did
Wait,
send it to
Tim.
you, and you do have it.
Say that again, Cass.
FYI.
Tim was talking
So,
over you.
the ball's completely in your court because I did send it to you, and you do have it. I
Oh.
scrolled back through your messenger yesterday when you asked me to show you something, and it's there.
Okay.
Oh shit!
So, but I do not advise or condone playing it live.
Make it so. Okay.
All right.
That's
Okay.
all. I can edit this out.
Yeah. Well, I'm coming home. I love you, and I'll see you soon.
Okay, love you too.
Oh, did you want something? Did you want something?
Just your
I
love.
just wanted to see what's not like you to not be home, just seeing what you're up to.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
COVID.
okay,
COVID.
yeah.
I've got freedoms now. I'm
Yeah,
out.
that's right. It's free.
I will enjoy.
All right.
All
See
right.
you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Walk the dogs and cook the meals.
Oh, she hung up on you. That's not the first time she's done that to
Oh
you.
shit! I've got to go do a quote.
This is a perfect time to wrap it up there, Jezbot.
Sure is.
You can hear the music coming up as we speak, actually. Well, look, we're back in motion. Well, we just had to have a little bit of time off, time to ourselves, time away.
And now that we can actually go out and gather stories and hear things, we might be able to actually
Do more?
have content.
That's it. It's all about getting together, really, when you break
But
it down.
parts stay apart.
Yes.
I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Taco.
Stay fucking.
Commit COVID-crimes today. Plus tax.
We do not condone anything that Timmy Taco says on Jumping the Turnstile.
Yes, but we do.
but they climb. They go through 2 at a time.
Jumping the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
Leap over the turnstile.
Hop over the turnstile. I had technique. It was like a ninja.
Jumping the turnstile.
And it's no small thing.
People have jumped the turnstile. I definitely jumped the turnstile.
Jumping
the turnstile.
I definitely would do it once, twice. I would do it over again.
Whenever I believe I don't have to do it, but I do it, I get away with it.
And there was no one there, so I figured it'd be just easier to jump the turnstile.
I've jumped some fairs in my day.
I definitely jumped the turnstile a few times.
Jumping.
Turnstile instead of just paying the $2.25.
That little technique, I pull the turnstile back. Like that, boom, boom. My upper body is not moving, just my leg.
Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
The turnstile. We are the antibacterial wipes. This don't even look sanitary.